If you go on to enjoy the video, do me a favour and hit that like button. It really does help out the channel a lot. And through Team of the Season, we are going to be doing a hell of a lot of player reviews. And of course, if you need any coins to get you through Team of the Season, head over to u7buy.com. Through Team of the Season, they are doing a pretty big promotion. 15% off when you use the code TVM at checkout. The link is in the description. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new day of 6 PM content. I am on a bit of a high right now because I've just picked something up in my new job worth an awful lot of money, and it cost me nothing. If you want to see videos on that, probably not going to happen, but if there's enough interest, I will. I'll make a couple. Why not? Anyway, 6 PM content. Yesterday we had an objective that, in my opinion, is and I mean, it's fantastic, but there's only one of him, right? So I'm a big fan of this card. I think in-game he's going to be fantastic, and it's not that difficult to actually get it done. It's probably on the same level of any other objective. You know, score 20 goals is... I mean, there were objectives for like score 30, assist 20 and stuff like that in the past. The only real sort of stepping stone, or not stepping stone, what's the word I'm looking for? Obstacle, is the score, or rather score using Premier League players in 13 separate matches. So if you miss out on one where you don't score a goal, obviously it's going to take you that little bit longer, and you only have to win 6. So I think that's a really good objective in general. A lot of people were annoyed that they didn't drop an offline objective. So what I mean by that, of course, is squad battles. They do give you the option of playing rivals as well, of course, but it's an interesting thing from EA, really. Why not? You know, why haven't they dropped one? I didn't even think yesterday, because they've been doing this 2 different Team of the Seasons a week job. I mean, 3 actually, because they've been sort of combining the 2. I don't really know why, but you know, they've been giving us like a main league, and then on a Monday we were getting MLS and Chinese league and all the rest of it, right? So maybe Monday we get a different offline objective, but I don't really know what it can be. It'll just be a random player from a random Team of the Season, I suppose. But yeah, a little bit weird that they didn't drop 2 like they did at the very beginning of Team of the Season. You'd think to end it that they would end with a flurry. SBC-wise, a lot of people complained about the SBC yesterday. They reckoned it was too expensive. We have a Javi Martinez there. I'll have a look at him in a second. But a lot of people said this card was too expensive. I tried to play devil's advocate, and even though I still think it is too expensive, if you compare him to Nani, which is a very similar card, as 5-star, 5-star, they are very comparable in game, and they are the same price. So if he was on the market, would he be the same price? He'd probably be more expensive, actually, than Nani, because he's French and he plays for Barcelona. So it's the easiest player in the game to link into a team. Nani, Portuguese, sure he links to Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes and a few others, but he's from the MLS. That is a very difficult league to link. So, in my opinion, Dembele would be the same, if not more. No one's complaining about Nani's card, but everyone's complaining about Dembele. Today, we have an end of an era. I mean, do they even say it's end of an era? No, they don't. They just say a premium SBC. So we get a premium SBC Javi Martinez. Something else that went a little bit unnoticed yesterday, I did say, but I've not really seen anyone else moan about it. It's only there for 5 days, and it is a very expensive SBC. Whereas, you know, like I said, go back and watch yesterday's video. I'm not going to sort of go over everything I said, but Nani's tradable. I get it. But the fact that it's only there for 5 days is, in my opinion, it's a very bad thing. It should have been there for a month. People should have been allowed to grind that card because it's so expensive for the month. They did it with Ribery. That was a flashback. Why didn't they do it with Dembele? Javi Martinez is 2 segments, 94 rated, unreal defending, unreal physical, very good passing, dribbling. Why am I just not looking at the card? So 3-star, 3-star, low attacking, which is perfect. Medium defensive, which is a shame it's not high, but if you've got low attacking, it doesn't really matter what the defensive is so long as it's medium or high. 6'4", which is good, of course. That card is, for lack of a better word, stonking. It is that good. I like that a lot. I'm a big fan. One of the big problems with a card like this is if it's coming from a base of, you know, I don't even know what rating Javi Martinez's base card is. I cannot put my mind in the right place. However, I know that he has no legs and no agility. So this card has come up tremendous amounts in both. Will he feel like an 82 acceleration, 84 agility, 89 sprint speed player in game, or will he feel a lot less? Because the big problem that I find with these, and maybe I'm just looking too much into it and it's just me and my mind, but the big problem that I have with these type of cards is if they come up that amount from acceleration, sprint speed and agility, up from like the 40s and the 50s all the way to the mid 80s, it just never feels the same as if a player started off with that, you know? I don't know why, it just doesn't feel that way. The stamina is also something that's going to go a little bit unnoticed because it's in 90s physical. 85 stamina for a CDM is not actually that good at all. And I'm not trying to be negative for the sake of being negative. I just don't think that card... I mean, the card in general is absolutely fantastic, but that stamina is going to get on your nerves. Let me have a little look at the price. Come on, EA. Oh, dear. 85 to start, and then an 86. I'm not saying that it's not worth it, because I don't know the price of an 85 and an 86. I'll have a look in a second. But what I am going to say is yesterday you gave us that Dembele, which was very expensive. Even if I do think it's on par with what it would be on the market, is irrelevant. It was an expensive SBC. Now is your chance to sort of go, right, that's an expensive one for those of you who want to go out and get what is an endgame card. This Javi Martinez is going to have a few issues. He's not going to be the fastest player. He's not going to be the most agile. He's coming up from a very low-rated card in that sense, so he's probably not going to feel as high as the stats suggest. Yes, his defensive stats are outrageous. The physicals, for the most part, are crazy. Composure, ball control reactions, passing is going to be very good. Shooting from distance is outrageous, but it's not going to be the best CDM in the game, even if it does look like it might be. It won't be. Why not give us this card? Not for free. I'm not saying give it for free, but make it 185 rated team. You know, why not just give us the option to do this cheap if we want to? We either then put that into Dembele, or we keep it and use it. I don't understand why they're not making that a much more accessible SBC. Having said that, let me move on a little bit. Tomorrow is the day for upgrades, of course. Hopefully, if EA haven't abolished them. Only the one player today. No daily SBC for a pack either. They didn't do that yesterday. They haven't done it today. That's the end of it. They do not want you to pack these Ultimate Team of the Seasons by the looks of things, because every single day throughout Team of the Season, up until the Ultimate, they gave us a daily pack SBC. Now, granted, and full disclosure, I have not completed a single daily pack SBC since the very first day of Team of the Season. I'm too lazy. Not because I don't think they weren't worth it, I'm just too lazy. So, that's a little bit irritating. I want to have a look on Futbin to see how much that Javi Martinez card is coming in at. People are on the same sort of line with Martinez as they are with Dembele. You know, they can. I think people can understand why he's that price, but most people are annoyed because he's not cheaper. I do get it, but at the same time, it's just one of those like, why not? Why can't we just have this card for really, really cheap? So an 85 rated team is around 85,000 coins. So that starting is 85k. And then an 86 rated team is around 115 to 120. So you're looking at roughly 200,000 coins, give or take 10k here or there for that card. 200k for that card. Is that worth it? I mean, only you really know. Personally, I would much rather have that. I mean, obviously, all right, everyone's going to say this, but I would have much rather to have seen that be 100,000 coins. Not because I wanted it like cheap, because I want everything free and I'm one of these free pack advocates or anything. I just think they should have given us that. You know, something to celebrate his career should have been a lot cheaper. If they just made it an 86 rated team, it wouldn't have been that bad. An 85 rated team would have been absolutely banging. They could have even upped the chem a little bit to make it that much harder if they really wanted to. Either way, 200,000 coins for him. I can understand why you'd want to do it. If you're a Bayern fan, if you're a Javi Martinez fan, I get it. Absolutely understand why you'd do it. If I was a Bayern fan, I'd go for it and I'd get it done as well. If you're not a Bayern fan, I can more than understand why you'd leave it, to be honest. It's definitely one of those I'm on the fence of, because I can understand both sides of the argument, but I do really think that they should have given us that for a little bit cheaper than what they have done. And that's it again. No new icons once more. How long do we have? 7 days left on those icons. Raul's got 21 days. Yeah, 7 days on SEN, Del Piero, and Kenny Dalglish. So in 7 days, I would say in 7 days maybe we'll get new icons. We probably won't until the very end of these icons. So Steven Gerrard's got 28 days, Yashin 28 days, and Carlos Alberto 28 days. So we're probably going to have to wait another 2 weeks before we get any icons whatsoever, maybe even longer again. We've had a player today, not going to moan about that, but that is literally the only content we've been given, and it is the ultimate team of the season. Am I expecting too much? Probably. Let me know what you think of that. It's currently coming in at 250k, by the way, this SBC. I would imagine that'll come down a little bit more. The only problem you're going to have now, though, of course, is they've released Dembele with 85 and 86 rated teams. They've released Javi Martinez with 85 and 86 rated teams. Those players are likely to spike in price even more than they did before. So, yes, I valued it at around 200,000 coins, but it's probably going to go up again a little bit more. Maybe it is going to settle at 250. Do you think it's worth it? Let me know in the comments. I am leaning on the side of no, because I wish it was cheaper. But at the same time, like I said, I can understand why you'd want to complete it if you really wanted to. In my honest opinion, though, you should probably just stay away from it, because there'll be better cards coming through the summer, and we're not too far away from that. Ultimate Team of the Season looks to be, I don't know, bit of a limp, really. It's one of those, oh, well, we know Ultimate Team of the Season's on. We just have to get through it before we can get to our next money-making promo. Really don't understand why they're not going for it here. They must have something planned for the summer. They must do. What do you reckon? If you have enjoyed this video, do me a favour and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.